We are now live, baby. We are in the building. But before you try to figure out, y'all know how Jays4Dayz works. You already see her name, but you know nothing about her. Because we got to get this started the right way. I work on this content too hard to not show my beginning of my stream. So welcome to Jays4Dayz on Sunday, baby. We are one Sunday away from January 2023 being over. Next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month. And this Sunday, we got our beautiful Fort Lauderdale sneakerhead coming in. And she gonna close January out with that fire. Y'all need to get y'all drinks. Get y'all butts down and get ready for that Jays4Dayz, baby. Put your hands together. I got Fort Lauderdale in the building. And Aneyeivkicks, and not only did she not put the 4, but she put some Greek numbers up in that mug for us, and I'm loving it. And not only is she breaking through the mainstream and putting us on the map as women who collect sneakers, she is a total natural in front of the camera. The girl got heat that will burn your toes up, okay, if you try to get on her level. Put your hands together, baby, for the fine old public figure out in Fort Lauderdale, Aneyeivkicks. Yeah.
Hey guys.
What up, baby? Tell us what's up about you. You are so amazing. And thank you so much for coming on the channel, man. I cannot do this without y'all. So thank you. But what did you do? What's about you? What's up?
I appreciate you having me. I always love, to be able to collaborate with other sneakerheads, especially the ladies in the game, because we don't get enough recognition.
Right.
Y'all men be sleeping on us.
Right.
But we just love sneakers, and we love to share that passion with the world and do some great events while we're at it. It's all networking, man. It's all networking and sneakers. And you invited me up here and said, let's talk shoes. And I was like, I got you. We can do that all day.
Oh man, listen, thank you, because you are up there. Like you are paving the way. And listen, I'm that type that's gonna pray for you, because I want you to do this so you can do a Michelle Obama. Turn around and reach for the next one behind you. But hey, tell us about how you got started, because you are really big naming into the sneaker community and people are knowing who you are. Tell us how you got started, girl. Wow, that's impressive.
Let's see. So I guess around the time that I got with my husband, I've always kind of been into sneakers, but growing up it was Converse. I'm one of 4 girls, so my parents couldn't afford to buy Jordans for everybody. It wasn't happening. But Converse they could do. So I've always kind of been into sneakers, and then I moved down to Florida and got with my husband, and I was like, listen, I want a pair of Jordans. And I didn't really know anything. I just knew the Jumpman. So I went to Foot Locker. I grabbed a pair of like Team Jordans that they spoke to me. They caught my eye. And then I started doing more research. I saw the Chinese New Year 6s come out, and I was like, oh, I like these. And then I started learning the difference between like Team Jordan and retros. And I actually started doing a lot of research on all the different silhouettes and inspiration behind it. And because I love the design aspect as well. Like everybody loves themselves some fresh J's, but I like to know what was the thought process for the design behind it? What was the inspiration? All of that. So then I was like, I started falling in love with them. And I was like, we're watching all these guys on YouTube that are making money and getting all these views and, are recognized in the sneaker community. And I'm like, that's what we do on a daily basis. We're just not filming it. So I was like, what's the worst that can happen? We are right back where we are and just regular people that love sneakers, or we could be successful with it. So we've been successful with it.
Oh my God, man. Shout out to you and hand clap to you. Because listen, you're right. I do the research too. And that research is not easy. And it's a fact. But you know what's good about it? It really progress your intelligence in the sneaker game. And that's what I'm learning as a newbie in this sneaker game. It really does progress you. And you know what? Hey, an eye for kicks. I gotta ask, man. You do got an eye for kicks. How did you get this name? Where does name come from?
So that's one of my favorite questions because an eye for kicks. There was like an IV kicks. Like the breakdown to me is just so much thought behind it. So I've always been very artistically inclined. Like I've always drawn. Like I draw portraits and do all kinds of artwork. Like I was always very good at it. My great grandmother was an artist,
Oh,
so I've always had that artistic eye. But I was like, but I love sneakers. So how can I combine that? Because I've done a couple of customs too that combined it. And I
okay.
do have a pair I can pull as maybe a fourth. It's not a Jordan,
You
but
can do whatever you want, girl. You are definitely an honorable guest.
so I was like, what's something different I can do? And I was like, all right, so like a creative eye, an eye for kicks. And then I was like, wait a second. I was like, Jordans use Roman numerals half the time when they do their different silhouettes. So I was like, let's do a nod to Jordans because I don't think that the sneaker game would be quite where it is without Jordans.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, let's throw that Roman numeral 4 in there. And it just kind of like that was it. And then I worked so hard. I got it trademarked almost like as fast as I could because if
Very
I
smart.
put that much work into the name
Yep.
and something happened, like I would be really upset. And I've seen it happen before.
Me too. And that's why I went to LLC this name and this idea. So if anybody try to steal this, I'm coming for you.
I feel, listen, I have my logo and my name tattooed on the back of my calf. So I'm not playing that way. When if I have my socks on, it comes just below the logo. So you see the sneakers and then you see the name and you're like, okay, that's who she is.
I need to do that. You know what? I never thought about doing that. And I love tattoos. I got tattoos. But that is something that I need to look forward to doing is tattooing Jays4Dayz on me because it's hours. And you know what I love about you? One, I got you from the Heartbreak Kid because he is showcasing women in the sneaker game. That's his intention. And God, please continue to bless him because he's just creating a legacy. You want to say anything? How did you and the Heartbreak Kid link up? Because he's such an amazing pioneer for us. Women in the game.
I don't even know if I remember exactly how we crossed paths. I feel like he had just reached out to me. He came across me. Maybe it was there was a tournament that I was doing. It was like in the beginning of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing a sneaker tournament that he was involved with somehow. I don't even know. But next thing you know, me and him are talking all the time, and he's participating. And I did a sneaker battle through a Facebook group that I'm in, and so he participated in that. And then it just kind of like the friendship, it's more of a family. Like that's bro right there. Like that grew, and he was always anytime he put on YouTube, he made sure to watch my videos and tag it on his story that he was watching my videos, or if he saw on somebody else's channel like Jumperman Chris, if he saw me on there or whatever it may be, he's like, oh, it's sis. And I'm like, that's so cool just to have that level of support from somebody that I've never even met in person. Like that's what the sneaker community is.
Mm-hmm. You know what? And I'm gonna say this for his support the way it is, he's putting you out there because when he put you out there, I went, who is that? Instantaneously, you became a target for me. And I slid up in her DMs, y'all, and I got her.
You sure did, listen. You can slide into my DMs any day.
Hey, I'll do that too. I'll do that. No, but listen, hey, she got her drink. Let me get my drink, girl. Hold on one second. Let me get my drink. Thank you, sister, for reminding me. It's a Sunday, baby. Cheers. Okay, so here we go. Listen, first of all my people in the chat, thank y'all for coming in. Girl, you got a good turnout in the chat box. They are here and they about to get ready to see some stuff. I appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate you guys supporting Jays4Dayz, but this is one you don't want to lose and don't want to miss. Okay, so I want to play a video of her, guys, because I find her content to be truly remarkable. Not only does she put the time into the digital aspects of her content, but she has been interviewing some of the top people in the game, including herself at SneakerCon in Fort Lauderdale. So tell us about that, because you were holding up shoes that were not even out yet. What was that like at SneakerCon?
I mean, let's be honest. That's all part of the fun of going to sneaker events. Is you want to see that unreleased heat, or just something that's crazy expensive, like a top grail that nobody else has seen, and to be able to feature that. I mean, I do that down here going to sneaker shops in Miami. Like, I'll bounce around all the resale shops to see what they've got. But I think, one of my favorite parts about events is, as I said, the networking. It's so huge. And I mean, I do these events so much that the bigger YouTubers, they're like friends at this point. Like, it's
that's good.
It's like going up and talking to your friend, like, hey, it's a new year. What sneakers are you looking for? What are you excited about? Or, oh, here's an unreleased pair. Like, what do we all think about it? And just kind of like bounce ideas off of each other and get an idea about, like, all right, how hard is this shoe going to be actually to grab, or things like that. So it's all networking. It's all fun.
Yeah,
I love it.
Was that your first sneaker con?
Oh no.
See, I haven't been to one yet.
Oh well, you need to go. Like,
I want yours. I want to come somewhere where it's hot and it's palm trees.
I feel that. It's funny because SneakerCon was actually our very first event that we ever went to before we were even doing YouTube, because we were into sneakers, but we weren't where we're at now. And we're like, oh, there's a sneaker event coming up. It's called SneakerCon. We were super naive.
Right.
This will be fun. This is cute. And we get there, and you've got like Unbreakable and Flight Academy and Sniper Jones, and all like all the guys that are real heavy in the game. And for me, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Meanwhile, my husband's like, oh my gosh, do you know who that is, or whatever? And now SneakerCon is an annual event. Like, we have to. That was what started it.
Right. Oh my God, lucky you. Okay, so when I do my first one, I'm hoping it'll be Fort Lauderdale. They don't have one in Nashville. And listen, the sneaker community in Nashville is popping. I don't know why we don't have a sneaker con going on in Nashville. They need to catch up to the times, if you ask me.
They're trying to do it overseas now. I'm like, no. Just stick where you're at. But, do places that you haven't done before.
Right. And Nashville needs to be on the map, man. We need to get a sneaker con going. But I'm coming to Fort Lauderdale next year. Hopefully I can wear one of them blue jean jackets you had on with your logo. That's cute. Okay, guys, I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. When I tell you she was at SneakerCon and ran into some really cool fellas, I'm going to pull it up. I really enjoyed seeing her content. You got to go on. You need to follow her. Check out her YouTube channel and her Instagram. It's all in the link below. But let me play this video, because this is one that I love. And I love the one with your stepdaughter, too. That was really cute. That was very cute. Okay, so here we go. Let me make sure I pulled you up. Let's fix this. Last time I saw this, I did not like how it was looking. I don't want to show all that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to mute you, and I'm going to mute myself in a minute, and then I'm going to play. Hey, y'all. Hey, people in the box, watch this.
Anticipated pairs. What is your most anticipated pair for this year?
Say on three? On three? 1, 2, 3.
Black toes.
Threes.
I was hoping
like
for it.
the threes, though, right?
Yeah, I do like that.
I mean, the black toe ones are mostly. Yeah. It's reimagined. Are you a fan of the reimagined or not really?
You know what? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's fine.
I like
I feel like they're going to overdo it.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm coming back to you, sis. So with that part, okay, because we're all new sneakerheads, right? I'm a new sneakerhead, you're not. But if somebody was watching this, who are these two men? Who are they?
All right, so you've got right there is Cam. He's Cam's Kicks. He was actually I went to a pop-up he did in Miami. That was like one of my earliest videos, like maybe my 5th video, if not earlier than that. And so he was really well known for having a resale shop, and filmed all of the transactions. And
Really?
he just like blew up, got really big, and then he had some unfortunate situations
Oh,
for shops and stuff. So now he's just kind of like trying to rebuild himself. But he's
okay.
he's pretty popular. And then this guy is Jumper Man Chris, which
Right here?
yes, he's
Okay.
on the left right now. He's a friend at this point.
Okay.
He's the type of person that he's like, listen, if you need something, like hit me up or whatever. And a lot of people know who he is. He's one that does a lot of events. Like that is his big money maker, is being flown out to events. And he's so down to earth and humble. And his story for why he does that, he likes to try to interact with everybody that comes up to him, because when he was, getting started, he had somebody else that was really big in the game that kind of like brushed him off. And like, you can't talk to everybody, have full-blown conversations, but don't brush them off either.
Exactly.
So now he makes it a point, like every single person, like, just kind of talk to them a little bit, make them feel appreciated and seen. So both really, really cool people.
I can feel him, and I'll talk to you later about that, because there is somebody who's high up there, and I contacted just like I contacted you, and I got hell no. That's what I got. So when I blow up, because you never know with people, I'm going to definitely say hell no to when he want to come on when it's like 1 million subscribers up on this mug, okay?
Yep, because it will be that way. You will get there.
You better bless me.
Listen, 100%. And I'm along for the ride.
I love that. Okay, we got one more that I wanted to just showcase with you interviewing them, asking them that prominent question. So with this guy, I think I probably would have cried because I'm so starstruck with him.
But it's hacked.
Here we go.
All right, y'all. We're here with DJ, also known as the DNA Show. And I want to know, I'm trying to find out from a little bit of everybody, what is your most highly anticipated shoe for 2023? We've had a lot of leaks coming out. What?
Honestly, I wish I could tell you, but I can't because it hasn't been leaked yet.
Okay.
But it's a great shoe. Everybody in this building is gonna go crazy for it. I've been waiting for like 3 years ever since I found out, so it's a good shoe. That's all I can say.
So
and it's a pair of Jordans. It's a pair of Jordans.
We just took the most anticipated shoe of 2023 to the next level.
Trust me, as soon as everybody finds out, trust me, everybody's gonna be going crazy. Trust me.
All right, so y'all better make sure, if you're not already subscribed to his channel or following him on TikTok, you're gonna want to do that.
Oh, yeah,
so don't miss info. All right.
Okay, sis, what do you think he's talking about? What's he
talking
about? Imagine 3.
No, I already know, because this past week they I think it's Z Sneakerhead released what shoe he was talking about, and we confirmed it. Like, I sent him a DM and I was like, is that the shoe you were talking about? And he's like, yeah, it's the DMP 11s that we're getting this year for the holidays. That's the shoe that he knew. I was hoping it was going to be the Gammas. I looked at my husband.
Right.
I said, he's talking about an 11 here. Like, he's a OG sneakerhead. Like, he doesn't just go for hype. I'm like, please let me get them Gammas, because I just got my husband a pair of Gammas for Christmas, and I was like, I'm gonna need that matching pair. But it's cool. Like, I know a lot of people are excited for the DMPs, but for me, I think that was maybe one of my favorite interviews for SneakerCon, because I genuinely love his content so much.
Me too.
I think one of the first videos I saw, he had gotten the Chinese New Year Jordan 1 lows, and I ended up grabbing them off of that video, and I was like, let me show y'all right here. If you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, look at them babies.
Yeah, with little, it's like a little.
Look at the what is that? A little decor? Oh my God, look at the colorway. Oh my God. Since you need to wear those when you go visit the Great Wall of China.
Right, right.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen.
Can I see the sole of that shoe? What the sole look like? That is so pretty. Oh, you've been wearing them.
Of course.
Hey.
I got some creases in there.
Hey, I love those. Oh my God, that colorway. Tell me the name of those again.
It's the Jordan 1 Low Chinese New Year's.
The Chinese New Year. Okay. A couple of people have come on with something similar, but it was not like that. Is that a part of a pack? The Chinese New Year pack?
I think so. I think it is part of a pack.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just saw this particular shoe and I was like, it's beautiful. It's like a little Chinese slipper, you know, like
It
something.
is.
And I had to have it. But I think so. It's funny because I even told DJ when I met him at SneakerCon, I walked up to him and I was like, yo, I love your content. I said, I bought the Chinese New Year lows because of that video. Like, it just spoke to me. And I even asked him, I was like, yo, if I could get you to subscribe to my channel, like, that would be super dope. But there's no service in SneakerCon. So he took a picture or whatever. And then I was walking around and I'm like, all right, hold up. I'm walking around asking this question. Why did I not ask him? So I found him and I was like, yo, let me get you on the channel one time too.
Hey, did he say yes?
Of course. That's when we got the interview right there.
Oh, that's when you got the interview. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you did that. Listen, I'm telling you, if I ever saw him, I'm not going to say nothing. Because I am a fan to the point where I'm like, oh, it's you in real life. Oh, my God. You kept it so cool, man. You were like, yo, what's going to be your top 2023 pick? Blah, blah. I was like, I would be frozen, literally. You're a natural. I told you that. Okay, here we go. The people, I can feel their energy saying, shut up and let her get to her heat, baby. The people have come to see what my girl is bringing in the building today. What you gonna drop them with? Are we dropping them with your number 3? Or are we dropping them with your bonus, baby? You tell me what we doing. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
This is hard.
All
right. I think I'm gonna start with number 3, and I think I'm gonna work our way up.
Okay, let's do it.
So I feel like I didn't want to go too hypey with everything, but I mean,
go hypey.
This is Jays4Dayz, and I mean, I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I need you to do it.
This shoe actually won me a sneaker battle, which was friggin' crazy because they're like, oh, what's the sexiest shoe in your collection? So I pulled this out and then I turned my camera around and it matches my bed sheets. And of course everybody went crazy.
Oh, shut the front effing door.
These were when I first started getting into sneakers, and then I saw these. Okay. These were like my grail at the time, and these were actually a Christmas gift from my in-laws for Christmas.
What?
Yeah, so
they bought you a pair of Jordans
every year.
Oh my God!
They got a little birdie in their ear telling them which ones, but I get a pair of sneakers just about every year because that's our thing.
That's our thing, and we can do that. Okay, tell me about that colorway, though. What is that?
I mean, we've got the shattered backboard colorway here, but we've got that nice, beautiful, feminine twist on it with the satin.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, keep doing that. Oh, my God. Look how it's just, it's glowing. It's glowing at us. It's glowing.
I think these are better than the originals. I'm gonna get some hate for that, but it's cool. That's what makes it great about being a sneakerhead is like everybody's opinion is always gonna be different.
Oh my God, Jazz is in the building, baby. She's saying them suckers are fire, dude. Them suckers are fire, and they are high too. Okay, here we go. This is the cool thing about Jays4Dayz. Oh, you hold that shoe up because now the people want to know something. And there was a question that I cannot wait to ask you. Okay, here we go. With that shoe, hold on, where's my question at? What hip hop song does that shoe remind you of? Any song. It could be country, whatever your genre is. I just want to know what song represents that shoe to you, baby.
God, I have no idea. And I mean, hip hop is my thing. Hip hop and R&B is my thing. But
don't let it be too much pressure, because I'm about to sing a R. Kelly song. That song make me think about 12.
I know I'm blanking so hard. Like I can't even. I'm just stuck on the shoe. Like I can't even think. And I know as soon as we get off this live, I'm gonna be like, "That's the song." But right now, I'm stuck.
Because your bed sheets match the shoe, right? And that's how come you won the sneaker battle. And congrats on that. When you said that, I was like, that's giving me 12 play. Give me a little, but then give me a lot.
I knew you were gonna take it too. I'm like, all right, we could do Freak Me, we could do
right.
Some, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a little Trina up in there too.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. That satin and that black toe is one beautiful combination. Wow, look how it just glistens.
And that leather, it just...
Wow, that leather swoosh. Oh my, is that the leather? Oh, okay. So what is a swoosh? Is it satin
It's
too?
actually embroidered, so...
Oh, the swoosh is embroidered. Okay, okay. I love... Oh, and what? So the black laces, did they come with the shoe or...
Yeah,
okay.
That's how it came.
Okay.
And I like that it lets the satin panels really speak even louder with the black laces.
Yeah.
And of course, your tongue is satin too.
Yeah, so listen, Kicks, I noticed your shoelace game is dope. Do you tie your own do you lace your own shoes up?
I mean, if they come laced, I don't really like to swap, but as far as just wearing them a little bit looser, like some of them I'll knot so that they don't come undone. It all depends. And it's funny because I've noticed how I lace them has kind of evolved.
Yes.
The shoes that I got earlier in the collection are a little bit tighter how they're laced. And I'm like, why did I lace them so tight? Like, Jason, I'm not choked out like this.
No, I love the way, that's the first thing as a newbie that drew me into your shoes is the way you lace them. And I didn't know that was a big deal with lacing your Jordans a certain way. The Heartbreak Kid, he don't play with them laces. And Chris out of New York, he don't play with them laces either.
No. He don't play. Chris does not play with his laces. He sends me all the time, well, what do you think of these laces? Or how about this lace swap? And I'm like, yo, I wish I had the energy because it takes a lot of effort to relace Jordans, sneakers in general. But the stuff that he does, and then he'll do double laces or he'll do some crazy. And I'm like, bro, yeah. And it can take a pair that, maybe sitting or whatever, and then you lace them just right. And people are like, wait a second, what are those? I'm like, that's the same thing you just walked by on the shelf at the Foot Locker. What are you talking about? But yes, laces will definitely take your sneakers up to the next level. Speaking of which, really quick, not one of my top three, but going into the laces, so my friends know me so well that they try to get some sort of accessories for me for and stuff. So one of my friends, and she thought I wouldn't like these, she got me these custom Dubrays.
Oh, your name is on it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where'd she get those from?
She got them from a seller on Etsy. And she was like, I hope you like them. I'm like, girl, they are going on a pair immediately. So, I mean, I kind of had to throw them on a hype pair here, bro. But
wait a minute, hold on. For Aneyeivkicks, do you put the shoelace through it, or is it pinned to the shoelace?
Oh, no, it goes through it the way the Dubray on Air Force Ones does. It's laced through the Dubray right there.
Oh, that is big timing. I want that.
Yeah, they're so dope.
Oh, you putting us on tonight, man. Well, okay.
I'll get the link from her and I'll send it to you. I
was just about to say that, y'all. When she send me the link, I'm going to put it in the description box. Chris out of New York, your wife is a sneakerhead. I'm sure she going to love that too on her laces. David, you in the building, you watching. So listen, hey, one of your commentators in the chat said that Chris don't play. with his laces. That's his wife speaking for him. And Jazz said, man, you dope. That's dope, dude. That is really dope. Okay, here we go. Woo! I feel good up in here, y'all. Wait a minute, hold on. We got Key to the City in the building. Shout out to Key to the City in Memphis, baby. Hey, Key to the City, you coming on here too. I'm gonna get you in a minute. All right, Aneyeivkicks, what we doing, baby? What number are we on?
So let's see, number 2. And I feel like most people would put this shoe at number 1, but it just. I do have a story behind this shoe.
You gotta tell the story. That's a part of Jays4Dayz.
So we gonna go the banger. I love this shoe. It's so clean. It's so simple. It's so easy to wear. I wear this shoe with dresses for special events, and it's great because you go to special events, all the ladies wearing heels and the guys are trying to pull out some designer sneaker, and then I roll up in this, and I had one a cousin was like, yeah, I got the most expensive shoes on in the building, and then he looked at me, he was like, nope, I just lost.
Yeah.
But this shoe broke my heart because I hit on this shoe on Sneakers app. Like, let me see if I'm gonna try to find it. But
find it.
I hit on it on Sneakers app, and I had moved recently, and my zip code was off by 1 digit, which I didn't realize until my tracking said undeliverable. It said that we rejected the delivery. So I had been calling. I called Nike. I called. I think it was UPS that shipped them. I called everybody to try to reroute them. And the Nike reps, this is how you know that Nike reps have no idea about the shoes. It's just a job for them.
They don't wear them.
They pulled up my order status, and they're like, oh yeah, those are really nice. Oh yeah, well if we get them back, we'll just reship them. I'm like, yeah, okay. Because then all of a sudden they get them back, and they're like, oh, well, the shoe never made it back to the warehouse, so we have to refund.
Right.
I'm like, of course they didn't, because somebody opened that box, saw what it was. They was like, I got $1,000 right here. So yeah, that hurt. But I got them. I had to have them.
So they end up just resending it?
No, I paid for these.
Ay, Dios mío, really? Well, listen, I paid for those too. Yeah, so you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay, so tell me, so of course we all know why we got them. That started my shoe game, matter of fact. That is the most expensive shoe I got in my collection. I don't wear them. I'm sorry. Do you wear them, Aneyeivkicks? Tell us, do you wear that shoe?
Of course I do.
She put that soul up real good. And I love the theme behind the shoe. Okay, so I know you wanted it because it is a very beautiful shoe. But did it mean anything in your heart about that shoe? Because I know that shoe has a lot of designer finesse to it. And rest in peace, to our designer of that shoe. Did that shoe just stand out to you like, I got to have that shoe? That's mine right there.
I mean, it's off-white, so I feel like everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, it's off-white, so of course, you have to have it. But for me, Virgil was like one of those people, like I swore up and down in my mind I was going to meet him one day. And just to be able to talk about design and his inspiration, and like I have his book, Something's Off, the big lime green or neon green book.
Do you?
Yeah,
good.
Anything off-white for me now has a level of sentimental value, and I talk about it as if like I know the guy, but I don't. But it's just, I don't know, man. That level of creativity and the way that his mind works to produce items like this, like who else would think about putting zip ties and labeling on everything, like that very industrial vibe. I don't know, man.
Oh my God, you said it right. And I'm gonna tell you this. I think the reason why we could feel him in the shoe as we wear it, the energy of him, is because he put all of it in his stuff. He put all of the time, the effort, the travel, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the patience, the years. He put it all in it, and we could feel it. Wouldn't that would have been cool if you could have ran into him at a sneaker con? Oh my
Listen,
God.
there's an off-white boutique in Miami, and I was like, man, listen, even if I'm there one day and he happens to pop up on the shop, like, I'm like, it could happen. And then when I saw that he had passed, like, I was ready to cry.
Yeah.
I was like, we just lost such a creative genius in this.
We did. And literally, what happened to Virgil? Like, I'm really wondering, like, because it just came out of the blue. I was at work when I got the news, like, what? So it was really when I had those, I was like, if that's my first shoe to this, I'm winning, man. I'm winning. That is okay. Hold that shoe. Here we go. Aneyeivkicks. Here we go. What do you think makes sneakers so popular?
I mean, it depends how you look at it. If you're looking as a genuine sneakerhead, I mean, it's just, I think, obviously you've got your comfort. Sneakers are comfortable, they're easy to wear.
Oh my God.
But then when you start adding different details and different materials, and you see people styling them different ways, it's just, I don't know, man. I sneakers over heels all day for me.
Right.
If you're a hype beast and you're a reseller, I mean, sneakers are popular because the sneakerheads make them popular, because we love our shoes and will pay for certain pairs. So for resellers, we're what makes sneakers popular.
And moving on. Because you know what? You're absolutely right. We are what makes the sneaker popular. Our dollars also make the sneaker popular. But we need to boycott, because women should not be paying what men are paying. And yes, I said it. Y'all shoes should be expensive, and ours should be the grade school amount. We should not be paying that amount.
Listen, any other time, unless it's a women exclusive, we only paying for the grade school size and anyhow. And that's one thing that kills me is, for certain releases, if you save $50, you're getting, a crap box or less, your quality isn't there. And I get it, like, Nike has to pay for certain things to be a little bit better, so they're going to charge a little bit more. But I think that the quality should be the same across the board.
That's it.
Don't punish me because I have a little bit smaller foot and can save a little bit of money. I still want my shoe to look just as nice. Like,
you dang on right about that. Because I got some where I'm like, I know I don't see the glue. Like, I've seen the glue on the heel of the shoe from having a women's shoe but a man's price. Why is the glue showing on the shoe? Like, if you're going to send me glue shoes, give me a discount. Or because if I order across seas, then I'm not a real sneakerhead. It says we go through a lot as women. And speaking of that, let me ask you this: what are your views on women in sneakers?
Listen, I know at this point, I know so many dope female sneakerheads, yourself included.
Oh,
we still don't get the recognition that we deserve. I mean, a lot of people are getting the recognition here and there, but I will never forget one of my earlier events that I went to that I was a special guest at. One of the vendors had no idea who I was, and we were talking about a shoe, and I think it was, I don't know if it was the Fire Red 3 or the Cardinal. No, it couldn't have been Fire Red 3. I don't know. It was a 3, and I said something about the 3, and I was like pointing out the different silhouettes, and the guy looked at me and was like, "You know your silhouettes?" And I was like, "What?
Oh.
Like, what do you mean? Why are you so shocked that me as a female?" I said, "First of all, I'm a special guest here." And
right.
He was like, he felt like he just slapped me. Like, you could look at the look on his face, and he was like, he couldn't redeem himself in that moment. But now every event that we go to, now it's all love, because he gets it. And I don't hold any of that. Like, I get it. For whatever reason, they assume that us ladies don't know our stuff, but we do, and we know it better than some of the guys.
Hello. Matter of fact, we helping them. Okay, we helping them elevate and level up in their sneaker game, because now they got a competition out there. Before they was competing against each other. Now they're competing against us, who are the feminine divine people of the earth. You cannot outdo us. I'm sorry.
Not even a little bit. They gonna try, but not even a
But
little.
they can't do it. Okay, baby, you are giving it. Hey, I like this. You are amazing. Thank you, Aneyeivkicks. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Woo! She about to hit us with that number one, y'all.
So there's a couple reasons why this is my number one. One, it's, the silhouette that it is. Everybody's like, oh, well, you're just riding the wave of this particular silhouette that, Nike's been dropping a lot recently. But I think that this is the shoe that really started the wave for the silhouette. And I mean, I cried when I got this shoe. So we've got the off-white shoe. I don't feel like this shoe still gets the love that it deserves.
It doesn't.
Not only is it, and I almost passed up on the Chicago shoes that just dropped because I already had this. This shoe I was trying to get. I didn't get it for retail. I wanted it for resale. I was like, I got to do what I got to do.
Right.
And then the news of him passing, and I'm like, well, now everybody's going to capitalize on that. I'm never going to be able to afford this shoe because it's going to shoot up in price.
Shoot up.
He's gone, and it's the last shoe that released while he was around. And it finally started dropping. But what I didn't know is that I was going to be getting these for Christmas that same year. And when I opened, because I was like, if this is the only if this is the only thing that I get for Christmas, like, I will be okay. And when I opened it, like, I don't know, I didn't expect to cry, but I did. And my husband and my in-laws, everybody's looking at me like, what is happening over there? And I'm like, you guys don't, like, I can't make you understand that the fact that I feel like an emotional connection to someone that I've never met that's gone. And, this beautiful.
Oh my God.
It's not just a shoe, it's history. It's a sculpture, that cracked, midsole right there as if Jordan wore them, the signature, just everything.
Oh, look at that. David, I'm just so peachy out of Chicago. He showcased those too. Look how he brought that cracked sole. How creative and beautiful is that? Oh my God, look at that leather. Oh, look at the tongue. And that signature? This dude put the signature on the freaking shoe. Oh, keep going. Just keep going. Oh, that is so beautiful. Look, Chris said you killing it. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. This man, you know what? This man was going to take over. He was going to replace Tinker Hatfield probably. There was something up with that because he was just too amazing. Look at the heel. Oh my God. So do you know the materials of what that shoe is made up with? I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, I know that they did like a spotlight on it on the sneakers app, on like the 3D, imaging and everything that went into recreating that cracked midsole. Because I think they had gone into like the Nike vault and pulled out like an original pair. It was a whole thing. And I thought it was just the coolest thing, just to be able to, it's wearable art. Like, it's not even just a shoe at this point.
Okay, so you are absolutely right. It says that it has yellowed eyelets. What is that? Yellowed eyelets.
Yeah. So like the little plastic pieces.
Oh, okay. I see that. Okay.
With that aged look to match the midsole of it and everything.
Oh, I think my favorite, first of all, that whole shoe is my favorite, and I need one. But I think the favorite is the Michael Jordan signature on that lateral side, man. That is one creative piece of the shoe. Oh, look at it. You got Virgil in your closet. Virgil is sitting with you. Okay, so we got a question. We got a question for you. Okay, so with that sneaker in hand, why are sneakers important to you?
I think it just lets you have like that extra sense of individuality and creativity
Mm-hmm.
that goes with everything. You know, especially being a
Mm-hmm.
female, I love when women take, more feminine pieces or like a nice, suit or girly outfit or something, and then they just throw on a pair of sneakers and it just really changes the whole vibe of it, but in the best way possible. And there's so many different brands and so many different types of shoes, and they just let
Mm-hmm.
you choose what you like, and of course
Yeah,
you always have those people that go for what's popular, but it just lets you show off your creativity.
it does. And listen, Ivy Kicks, I'm gonna piggyback on that. When I put on my sneakers, I feel more confident than I do if I was wearing heels. I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like, I don't know, it just does something to me when I have my sneakers on and I'm getting out going to Walmart or whatever. And I'm like, damn, I look good. Like, it's just a
Yep.
sense of, and then you get the compliments and you're like, okay, it was a good buy, even though I don't
That
care. I
That's the
feel good.
best part. You walking around being a female, you got like these dudes that are like breaking their necks, like, oh,
Right.
she's got on her feet. Or my favorite is it like I'll be somewhere and I'll see someone with some Jordans on, and I'll walk by and be like, oh, I like your, whatever. I
Uh-huh.
work in a dental office. If I see a patient, I saw a patient with some Carmines on foot, and I was like, oh, I like the Carmines, and I walked away. He just looked
You know that?
like how do you know what's on my feet? Like what is happening here? So it's so
Yeah.
much fun to be a
Yeah.
female in this game, man.
It is. And it's so much fun when you can call the shoe out. We know the silhouette, but I'm about to tell you what that shoe is named. I love that. I love that part. Because most people look at me and be like, you're a mom. What do you know? And it's like, oh, I like those Air Jordan 4s off white. Virgil was a
Right.
masterpiece. And they're like,
I saw a student wearing a pair of Air Max Patas, and I was like, "Oh, I see you with the Patas on," and he's like, "Wait a second, like this ain't something you just see in stores. Like, what's going on here?" It's amazing.
it's that research, like you said. It's that research. Okay. Woo! That was a good number one, man. That was a good number one.
Are
Okay,
we doing
y'all.
the
She got a
bonus?
bonus shoe. She's got a bonus shoe. She gonna tell us the bonus shoe. So everybody close your eyes and let her pull out that bonus shoe, man.
Now this one has some pretty serious sentimental value for me.
Okay.
Um,
Tell us. Tell us.
so I'm gonna show y'all the shoe.
Oh my
It
God.
is it is the Jordan 8 OVO. OVO being Drake's brand.
Oh,
This shoe has never been worn. This shoe will probably never be worn. I don't even think I've ever put my foot in it. It is a size 8. I'm a size 7 in men's. So because they only had the smallest they did was an 8.
oh.
But I knew that I needed it, and I hit on it, I believe, direct from the OVO website. I hit on a raffle and I got them. The reason that I needed this shoe is because his little symbol is the owl.
Oh my
And
God.
I needed them, and they do have on the inside of the tongue is
Oh my. Oh,
like
welcome.
it's the subtle little details.
Oh my God.
So
Those metallic gold. Tell us, keep going. You gonna have me over here itching.
so this shoe I needed because I had I don't know, not long before these dropped, I had lost my best friend
Oh,
to some senseless violence.
I'm
And
sorry.
so
I'm so
she and like it's crazy because I talk about this all the time. So it's just something I hold so dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And she always wanted me because, like I said, I have that artistic, creative side. So she always wanted me to design a tattoo for her. Her favorite animal was owls, so everything owl that I saw, I always grabbed for her. And then she wanted me to do like an owl with cherry blossoms. So I have so much stuff now that has cherry blossoms. Like at our wedding, we both wore Concords, and then we had cherry blossom everything else. So like I even have I have a tattoo, the
Oh.
owl, and it's got her eyes. Like I color matched her eye color for the eyes of it. So when this shoe dropped and it had that little tiny owl, I was like, it's white. It's giving that like that heavenly like type, the white and the gold, and then it's got the owl. And
the owl.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to wear these, but I mean, I'll have to eventually to prevent them from like crumbling.
Yeah.
But now they just sit there on display.
Oh my God. Listen, first of all, I'm so sorry for your loss with your friend. I'm so sorry. It sounds like she was very near and dear to your heart, and I'm sorry that it was a violent situation, but I'm going to tell you this. That shoe with your story, it just screams like angel. Like the shoe looks like an angel to me. Right? That white with that brush. Is it a brush metallic on that? See? Oh my God. And that white. Look at the sole.
It's like she's always sitting here with me whenever I'm filming, like just sitting there, just like watching over. Because I know, like, it's crazy because she met my husband right before, and she was like, oh, I want to be at the wedding, and I'm like, no, you'd be the maid of honor. And so now to have her like feel like she's up here and a part of this, like, I wish she could see where I am right now.
Where you are right now.
This shoe always gets me on a just rambling on and on about her and like bringing up all the memories and everything.
Yeah, so I got a question for you and her. Because we can feel energy. We know when our loved ones are transitioning and they're on that side, but they're still with us. What is the craziest story you have with her and you in your Jordans?
As far as
any pair, what have you? It could be, hey, I wore my Air Jordans ones to a party one night. Me and her got slammed, and then we got into a brawl.
It's crazy because she never really got to see me being into sneakers like this. Like it was right at the beginning of me getting heavy into it. So she knew me and was there for me when I was at my absolute lowest point in my life. And so she's, and that's how you know when you have a true friend, when they're for you at your lowest. But she never got to be around for this part of my life. And I think that's like, she never got to see all of this that I have or be a part of it. It's just crazy.
So that shoe is pretty much dedicated to her. That's her shoe. Yeah. Have you named it yet? Have you named that shoe?
No, I don't think I ever thought about naming it, if I'm being honest. But
do you want to release her name or no?
Her name is Chrissy. It's funny because on one of the branches, I know they always say don't tattoo names, but I got her name like it's carved into one of the branches on my arm. Like, it's different when it's something like that. It's not a significant other that something might happen. It's someone that will always have a part of your heart, your life.
It's a story told on your skin, the largest organ in the body. And I love that. And I'm, now when I see your videos and see Chrissy behind you, I'm going to call that shoe Chrissy, man. Yeah. That's Chrissy there. She rocking with her girl. I love that. And that shoe is so gorgeous. Like I said, that metallic gold and that beautiful, look at that Jumpman, that emblem, that red, look like a crimson red. Oh my God. It's got that cushion around it. Whoa.
Yeah, that red pops so hard. Like there's little to no color elsewhere. And then you've got your chenille little logo with the Jumpman in the middle. Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. And look at the colorway. Chrissy popping, baby. Chrissy is popping. Okay, so I got a question for you. Last one. Okay, you ready? What is your anticipated shoe of 2023, Miss Aneyeivkicks?
Oh, that one's easy. Right now, it's the reimagined white cement threes. Like hands
Me
down,
too.
I need that. Like they said that the was the black toe supposed to be coming out reimagined,
Yeah.
but I'm okay on that. Like I'd rather grab the satin black toe, with the red satin around the back. I want those threes.
Me too. Okay, so I'm gonna be reaching. Listen, I went looking for them threes. I didn't see them threes. Are they on any app now? Because I couldn't find them.
I don't think they release until like March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Ooh,
I
Lord.
happened to see them in hand at Aneyeivkicks in
Okay.
South Beach. They get a lot of early stuff anyhow, so I was like, let me go see what they got, and there we go, and
Uh-huh.
it's a beautiful shoe. It's such a classic, but I love that vintage vibe. It just really, I don't know, man.
And I thought threes were not gonna be my favorite silhouette. I can't wait to get another pair. I
They're so comfortable.
love me some threes. Okay, you got somebody in the building, baby. They saying, show one of your customs, baby. You better pull out one of them custom shoes.
I got it on deck. I got you right here, right?
Hey, holy, Freddy Krueger.
Yo, check out that bag.
Oh my God.
I know it's not a J, but
oh my, no.
This is that creative. This is that creative side.
Bring it back.
Listen, this shoe took me like 2 weeks to do. I had to dye the sole of it so it wasn't bright white anymore. I mean, even like the lace or the stitching around the bottom was dyed. The laces are custom dyed. Like everything. This was my first custom, and I was doing a Halloween contest at a sneaker event. I was like, let's go out with something crazy. And I ended up winning and won the cash prize, and then turned around and bought myself the mummy dunks. So I was like, I got the shoe I wanted and a custom out of it, but I did liquid latex on the back. So it has a skin feel to it as well. I always make people touch it. They're like, yo, those shoes are crazy. And I'm like, yeah, but you got to touch it. And they're like, ew, it's so weird.
Oh my God. It looks like Freddy Krueger's face. The chat is going crazy, man. The chat is oh my God. Look at the green, red. Oh my God. Look at the blood stains. Are you selling those?
This shoe is mine. This is my shoe. I haven't done a recreation of it because honestly, I don't think I will. I want it to really be like a one of one. I might do something similar, but it would never be quite like this.
That is so dope. So wait a minute. You said it took you 2 weeks. Did you work on that every single day?
I mean, I did a little bit here and there because there was, once I dyed the sole, then I had to like let it dry and it was like a lot of trial and error too, because then it absorbed to the inside, so I had to let that dry out before I could start, removing the finish and painting it. And I got a little cracking on it because again, it being my first custom. It's
your first custom?
Yeah.
Girl, you were literally born to literally be in the arts. Girl, I have never seen that before. You the first on the channel, baby. You the first on the channel, baby. Oh,
I have a whole video on my channel that shows the entire process of making this shoe.
Oh my, listen. And everybody clap. Everybody who all around, I need y'all to clap because Aneyeivkicks is killing it. Oh my God. Aneyeivkicks, that is beautiful. Okay, I gotta see one more. Okay, and then I'm gonna end. I promise y'all. You got another one because that right there. Look, Speedy. Who is Speedy K? You know Speedy K?
Maybe.
Look, everybody is giving you claps, baby. Everybody is in the chat clapping because, girlfriend, when I tell you that is I knew it right away. Freddy Krueger. That is Freddy Krueger. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody else. Clapping away, baby. You having away. You got another one? Just one more. We gotta show me one more of your customs. Damn.
I don't have another one in hand because normally when I do customs, it's gifts for people.
Okay.
So like
I have Wednesday.
I have a group of friends that every year I like to bless one of them with a custom. This year I actually did a hand embroidered pair of Converse for my friend. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah,
you are definitely a creator.
I don't know if I'll ever do that again because that killed my hand.
Oh no, really?
She cried.
Oh my God. Oh, flowers on a Converse with a butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is beautiful. Listen, I'm so glad I caught you before you got rich and famous. Guys, this one right here is definitely going to be rich and famous at one point. Oh my God. Oh, now those are pretty. That's like a fish theme. It's a seashell on the hill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My sister-in-law is obsessed with mermaids and she wanted a pair, so this was her Christmas present, Christmas before last. So.
Okay, wait, I gotta go. Hold on, keep that up. Okay, so listen, you got, oh my God. Okay, we got one in the building. The girls got some talent. I agree. Here go Chris. Chris wants the custom Dallas Cowboys colors.
I know. I've already been in talks with him. He's like, listen, let me get my money right so I can pay you what you deserve. And we I said, you just say the word, bro.
And you ready, huh? I think I need to get me a pair too. I need you to custom Jays4Dayz, baby, on a pair of shoes. Oh my God, look, y'all. Oh my God. I knew it was the Bills. I'm not a football player and I was waiting on you to show me. Those are the big. Girl, where you been all my life?
The first Bills ones I did was for my mom for her birthday. Like a little, I will not do the exact same colors because hers is going to stay a one of one. But I'll do something similar. But yeah.
You are one talented lady. I'm so glad I know you now. You my sneaker sister now. Oh my God. Girl, this has been one heck of a show. I don't want it to end, but I know YouTube and I know my guests are like, damn, I'm sweaty. Listen, thank you so much. When I tell you you came on here and you did that thing, I am such in awe with you. You are truly amazing. You got to tell the people where they can find you. You are one dope-ass sneaker collector. Tell them where they can find you, sis. Let the people know.
All right, so obviously, like I said, I'm on YouTube and Aneyeivkicks. You can also find me on Instagram and Aneyeivkicks as well, or maybe in a Facebook sneaker group because I'm all over in that too. But yeah, I mean, listen, anybody that goes to events locally or, you know, if you happen to be in Fort Lauderdale, like, I'm always down to link up with fellow sneakerheads, get up shops, like, make a day of, like, sneaker shopping, you know? So I just, it's all networking and connecting.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm so glad I know you because I will be connecting with you. Not only are you one dope sneaker collector, but you are a sneaker designer. Like I see why you and Virgil were so synced in and why you looked at him with those eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because you have it in you too. That's some pretty dope stuff. And I will definitely connect with you. So right here, they said, just subscribe to your channel and I'm following you on IG. Yay! And hey, girlfriend, congratulations on your 2,000, baby! Yay!
just got there, last week. So, yes.
I know, I saw that. I'm so proud of you. Look, I'm so happy for you. I thank you so much for coming on the channel. Guys, everything about her is linked in the description. She's going to send me that other information. This is one beautiful person you want to follow. And as big as she still is humble enough to give my little channel, people like me, a chance to sit with her and talk to her and hear from her. So you really blessed me today. And you blessed Chrissy too, man. We ain't gonna never forget about Chrissy on Jays4Dayz. So listen, before you leave, thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for being a part of the chat box. Thank you for subscribing to her channel, man. Thank you to the guests. Thank you to my speaker. I really appreciate y'all. I can't do this without you guys. And Aneyeivkicks, I mean, I hope this is not the last time that I get a chance to see you, girl. Whenever you want to do stuff, baby, let's do it.
Listen, I'm telling you, when you're in Fort Lauderdale, hit me up. We'll make something happen. Listen, we'll go to some shops. We'll do a video. We'll do something. We'll do another collab. This is not the last time you will see us on the same channel together.
And without further ado, baby, as she says that, I'm going to end on that because she right. Me and her going to be linked up and we're going to have a good time. And I'm going to wear her jacket with Aneyeivkicks on my back because I can't wait to put it on. Look like it can fit me too. All right, y'all. We about to end, baby. It's Jays4Dayz on Sunday. And Aneyeivkicks, we good at this, baby. Let's take that sip together, honey. Thank y'all for tuning in, baby. Y'all have a happy, blessed Lord Sunday night. Thank you. And peace out. It's a wrap.